Hey cruisers, welcome to Japan. We're at the Hyatt Regency and we are getting ready to embark on Diamond Princess for a 10-night cruise around Japan and South Korea. We could not be more excited. In fact, if you know us, you might know we've been trying to get back to this region for the last 5 years and it's finally happening today. So I'm going to back up just a little bit and tell you how we got here. Yesterday we flew 13 hours from Dallas to the Haneda airport in Tokyo. We then took the airport limousine bus, which is really easy to get tickets for in the airport or online in advance. Got on the airport limousine bus, went to Yamashita. How do we say it, son? Yamashita. It looks like Yamashita, but it's Yamashita Park, which is close to the Hyatt Regency. And we got settled in here at the hotel. It is such a fantastic hotel. If you are coming on Diamond Princess, we highly recommend it. We actually got really lucky. We had 3 beds in our room, so each of us had our own bed. And the amenities were amazing, especially for the price. We had a shower tub combo. We had ample coffee for everyone. And there was this little amenity drawer in the bathroom that was just so cool. So it's been a comfortable night. And we went over for breakfast this morning at this little convenience store. Special thanks to our friend Karen, who told us about this spot because we were up so early due to the jet lag that nothing was really open in the hotel. So we went to Lawson and got a Japanese breakfast and also some coffee, and then went back to our room and got ready. And now we're getting ready to head over to the port. I want to just let you all know how today's vlog is going to work. We're actually just going to do one vlog on this trip and some other informational style videos that go along with it. So if you want to see how the rest of our trip went, stay to the end of today's vlog because we're going to show you exactly what it was like for the rest of the 10 days in kind of a quick, snappy format. Now let's go get a cab and head to the port. Last time we were in Yokohama, it was nice and cool outside. It was winter time. But today it's about 91 degrees, so I don't think we're gonna walk all the way to the port. We considered getting an Uber, but we did a little bit of research. We found out that the taxi cabs were convenient, easy, and much cheaper. And I think I spy one right over there. So let's go jump in and head to the cruise ship. Ohio! Konnichiwa! The taxi ride over was really short, and when we arrived, there were tons of porters outside waiting to get our bags. Just remember, it is not customary to tip the porters here in Japan. It's really hard not to, but it can be considered offensive, so we didn't tip them. Oh, it's so weird. Anyhow, the terminal is very efficient here. When you arrive, someone will direct you to the correct place. They'll tell you, if you have your luggage tags, they'll tell you where to go. If you don't have your luggage tags affixed, there's another line that you can head over to, and then they'll direct you to your correct boarding area and give you some little tickets that look like this for your boarding group. Now, it is just 11 o'clock and boarding group A has already started boarding. So since we're boarding group B, we're gonna go ahead and queue up and get ready to be on the ship. It sounds like it's gonna be an efficient early boarding day. That's always nice. Well, that was quick. We were on the ship by 11:13 a.m. Since our staterooms aren't ready till about 1 or 1:30, we just kind of passed through the beautiful atrium where they have all of the welcome flags and checked that out, and then went and did our check-in at our muster station. Our muster station is A, which is at the Princess Theater. That took about 30 seconds. They just scanned our medallions, gave us a quick safety briefing, and then we were on our way. I also have to tell you guys, oh, I'm so excited. They have some Japanese themed cocktails on this cruise, and I can't even decide which one of these I want to pick. They all look so good, but it's not even noon yet, so I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer to get a cocktail. I've been meaning to show you guys something. Look what they have put on the back of our medallions. They have this 10-year in Japan sticker. It's just really neat to think that we are here for the 10-year anniversary celebration. So Junior's ready to go check out the kids clubs. We're going to head up to the kids deck and see if they're open for orientation yet, and then we'll check into our stateroom in just a little bit. We stopped by the youth center, but they don't open for their orientation on the first day until 2 o'clock. So we wandered over to the buffet and it was relatively empty. So we sat down for a wonderful lunch. There were so many good selections today. They had a fabulous salad bar, and I do mean fabulous. They had a build your own sushi roll kind of an area where you could take some seaweed and put kind of like a California roll mixture into it, top it with some wasabi and ginger. That was really good. And they had a wide selection of desserts and, of course, more North American fare as well. Great bar service in the buffet area. Our server was able to bring us some canned sodas, which are available on the Princess Plus and Premier and beverage packages. That was really nice. So after we enjoyed lunch, we decided to come here. This is my favorite place on Diamond Princess because it's completely unique to anything else in the cruise industry. This is Izumi. Izumi is a Japanese bath or onsen style facility. And the way that it works on this ship is that there's two sides. There's a men's side and a women's side. And there's a combined side that is outdoors. They rotate the men's and women's sides because the facilities are just a tiny bit different. Not huge differences, but just little tiny differences on either side so that guests can experience either side. Now, this is very interesting because it is an onsen. Typically speaking, it is clothing optional indoors. You do have to wear a swimsuit in the cool outdoor bath and in the foot bath and in the lounging areas outside, but indoors, you'll find that most Japanese guests do not wear clothing. So you come in, there's an area to wash yourself before you get into one of the soaking pools, and then you just relax and unwind. There's also an aromatic mist sauna and a dry sauna in here. And it's just such a wonderful and unique treat here on Diamond Princess. Now, right now on our voyage, and again, this may change for your cruise if you're coming on Diamond Princess, but there's 3 different types of passes that you can buy. You can buy a per visit pass, you can buy a 5-visit pass, or an unlimited pass. So pricing for unlimited right now is $129. I think the 5-visit was something like $75, and a single visit is like $19.95 or something in that range. But this is a wonderful spot to come if you're going to be on Diamond Princess because it's so tranquil. And right now, the view behind me of the Yokohama skyline, it's just one of my favorite things. I love it up here. So we're going to go check and see if our stateroom is ready, and then we're going to try the teen club again. It looks like our room is ready. Yay! Let's check it out. Welcome to our mini suite. We're going to take a quick power tour because we'll do a full stateroom video a little bit later. Let's start with the bathtub. You guys know I love tubs on cruises. They're a total luxury. And of course, the coolest feature in the whole room, the bidet. All over Japan, you're going to find that most of the toilets, even in public places, are bidets. And it's just so cool and so fun. Takes a little bit of getting used to at first, but these are awesome. We'll show you the closet later in our full stateroom tour. Passing by in the main cabin area, the Princess Luxury bed. These are wonderful. Best beds in the entire cruise industry. I absolutely love these. Over here, there's a nice little sitting area. And then on this side, you have the mini bar down here, a kettle, which is so great. You can make some green tea here. And of course, on this side, there is another area for storage, a second television. And then if you pan around to this area, you will see the sofa, which converts to a bed if you had a 3rd or a 4th passenger here. And we'll take a really quick look at the balcony as well. Balconies on deck D for Dolphin are completely uncovered. So we'll go outside and show you around. What that means is that the guests above you can see down. Just be aware of that. Ooh, I'm kind of thinking this furniture is new. You guys, this looks like brand new table and chairs. Very, very nice. All right, let's go see if the teen center is open for youth registration and the meet and greet. Hi, how are you? Konnichiwa! The youth center on Diamond Princess is divided into two areas. Essentially, they have the teen side and then they have the little kids side. So basically, all of the children who are under the age of 11 are on one side and the teens are on the other. It's great up there. The programming looks awesome for the week. There's so much for the kids to do. The teens have a lot of freedom, and tonight at 8:30 there's an open house for the kids. So after we toured the teen center, we popped over to the Lotus Spa. Now the Lotus Spa is different from the Izumi Spa. It's the traditional spa where you can get your massages, your facials, your pedicures, your manicures, and your salon treatments. So we took a little tour there and I booked a pedicure for tomorrow. After that, it was off to the piazza for a Diamond Princess exclusive tradition, which is a Japanese tradition. It's called the sake barrel breaking ceremony, and it was very well attended, meaning it was really crowded. I couldn't even really see over the sea of people, but Mr. CruiseTipsTV got a little bit of footage. And now it's 4:45. The light outside is absolutely beautiful. The locals have come down to say goodbye to us, and we're preparing to go up to the sail away party. And after the sail away party, we're going to head over to Sterling Steakhouse for a night one steakhouse evening reservation. Really looking forward to sailing away under the bridge over here, and I've heard that that takes place about 30 minutes after sail away, so we're looking forward to it. All right, let's head up to the open decks. Can we talk about that sail away party for a minute? For Princess Cruise, that party was poppin'. I think everyone on the ship was there. It was so much fun. We were formally introduced to both of our cruise directors, which is such a unique thing on this ship. You have an English-speaking cruise director. In this case, this week, it is Natalie, and Mikiko, our Japanese-speaking cruise director. So that was really fun. The dancers and singers were amazing, and everybody was out dancing and having fun and enjoying the sea air. Awesome dinner at Sterling Steakhouse tonight, too, which on this ship is housed at the back of the buffet restaurant. It's really nice, casual, good service, good cocktails. Everything was fantastic. So then after dinner, you guys, I have to tell you this awesome tip if you're cruising on Diamond Princess. Check your Princess Patter because there are special Japanese cocktail menus. I know I mentioned this briefly earlier, but they have a more extensive list up at Skywalker's that they run throughout the evening sometimes. And I'd like to introduce you to the Cucumber Togarashi. This is a whiskey cocktail with cucumber, thyme, and oh my goodness, Togarashi spices. It really is delicious, and it's such a unique twist to the regular cocktail menu. That's what I love about this ship. Everything just has this little twist of uniqueness. You really feel like you're in a different region of the world, and it is so incredibly exciting. We are going to show you now a little taste of the rest of our voyage on Diamond Princess the next 10 days during this August festival season cruise. And we want to thank you so very much for tuning in for this episode. Kanpai, and until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Take a look at the next 10 days.